What's happening, guys? It's Tony aka T-Slaps here, back with a brand new Draft League video, baby. I'm your coach of the Austin FC Verdeerlings, and this is our Week 5 game of the BBR, our little cup draft league where we use baby Pokemon to duke it out. This week we're going up against Grandmaster D-Ray, coach of the San Diego Spirits. Of course, you can go check out our opponent and all the other BBR coaches down in the description below, as well as be sure to leave a like button if you new and up enjoying the video, and subscribe if you are new, and draft content is uploaded twice weekly on the channel. Spoilers for last week, so go check out the game at the top right hand corner if you haven't seen it already, but we won our second game in a row off the back of our round 1 pick Cutiefly going crazy, and thanks to maybe a tad bit of luck from that Krogunk. So we're now 2-2 on the season, and in order to give us a comfortable chance of making playoffs in the final stretch of the regular season, we need to claim a win this week. However, despite D-Ray's record, his team is super scary enemy, and he will not make this an easy game to win. Now time to tell you guys what we're bringing and why we're bringing it, so if you're just interested in the battle, there's a timestamp on the screen or in the description to take you to the game. So D-Ray's team has one Pokemon in particular that 6-0s me on lead, and that is Elekid. My entire team gets 2 KO by this entire thing, and what makes it even worse is that it outspeeds my entire roster, including my Apom and my Cutiefly. Pair that with Grookey, which can set up grassy terrain to weaken ground moves against the Elekid and provide passive healing and counteract life orb damage. And I can't even set up webs reliably as his Quaxly to remove our hazards with Rapid Spin, and it's actually really a secret Pokemon that's like really powerful against my team, especially if he puts an Eviolite on it. Finally, Munchlax is super hard for my team to break through reliably as he can do a ton of damage offensively without any investment, and the curse set is potentially game losing for me. This is hands down my worst matchup all season, and with playoffs riding on this game. Starting off our team this week is our MVP from last week, Cutiefly. This set got changed a few times in prep, but we landed on a heavy duty boot set with Moonblast as our main stab, Bug Buzz as it allows us to OHKO the Grookey consistently, Calm Mind in order to boost our special attack on an obvious switch out, and Sticky Webs. Sticky Webs will be super important to try and set up later in the game, as it will allow my team to outspeed the Elekid or just slow down potential Scarfed Grookeys or Minkies. I had Psychic on this set for a while over Bug Buzz to hit that Glimmet, but needing to pressure that Grookey for an instant knockout felt a lot more important for my team in mocks. One of the reasons knocking out the Grookey is super important, as it's one of the few Pokemon on D-Ray's team that can take a hit from our Toedscool. We decided on a Choice Scarf Toedscool set this week, as it allows me to reliably outspeed the Elekid and Quaxly at +1 specifically, but of course just outspeed his team in general. We're rocking a moveset of Earth Power for our ground stab, Leaf Storm for our big nuke button, and Giga Drain in case we need to click a grass move without risking a miss, and also to recover some health and keep our Toedscool healthy. Finally, we have Rapid Spin to remove hazards if they become a problem for our team. This set was changed a lot as well, but this set really allows us to pressure his team with Leaf Storms if we can weaken that Munchlax, especially as if he tries to go into Grookey. We're doing over half to a non-Eviolite set. One consistent switch-in that we have to the Grookey, however, is Coughing, which can pivot in thanks to our held Eviolite. It also operates as a pivot into Mankey and the Munchlax, and this set's actually meant to wall the Munchlax completely and prevent it from getting out of hands with Curse, thanks to our Clear Smog removing its stat changes. We're running Psybeam in order to hit that Glimmet and the Mankey, Shadow Ball as it can score sneaky to a KO on the incoming Sandygast, and Pain Split in order to keep ourselves healthy, especially while 1v1ing the Munchlax. Neutralizing Gas is our ability of choice this week, as we can prevent Glimmet from poisoning us with Corrosion, and even weaken the damage from a Stakeout Tarantula, as well as absorb T-Spikes from the Glimmet. We had Scarf Toedscool this week in order to pressure his team, but I'm not comfortable with just one Pokemon outspeeding and pressuring the Elekid. That's why I have Scarfed Houndour in order to also outspeed D-Ray's entire team, where we can throw out powerful hits on his entire squad. We're rocking Flamethrower and Dark Pulse as our main stabs, Sucker Punch for priority into his team, and Destiny Bond as our final move in case we can't get a guaranteed KO on something like the Elekid or Munchlax, and we can Destiny Bond in order to take down the little guy with us. Our next Pokemon on the team is Cufant, which is acting as our second Eviolite user, meant to take hits from the Glimmet, as well as the Elekid or Grookey in a pinch. We're running a set of Iron Head as the main stab, boosted by sheer force, high horsepower to OHKO some Elekid sets, and superpower to do huge damage onto the Munchlax. Finally, we have Stealth Rocks, as it could just act as crucial chip into Pokemon such as the Munchlax, Quaxly, and Elekid, where we're just barely missing out on the OHKOs from offensive threats on our team. Finally, to wrap up this team, we're bringing our team captain A-Bomb to provide priority support against his squad. We have Fake Out in order to get important chip on his failure Pokemon, Fury Swipes with Skill Link as our main stab, Knock Off to remove crucial items on his team, and in order to hit the Sandygast, and U-Turn to maintain switch momentum on obvious pivots such as the Snubble and the Sandygast. We're rocking Protective Pads this week, as I want to be aware of Elekid's static, Glimmet's toxic debris, and in case of any random Rocky Helmets. That's going to be our team for week 5 of the BBR. What do you guys think of the team? Let me know in the comment section below what changes you would have made to the squad. D-Ray has a terrifying team that I spent probably the most time all season trying to build against, and we really can't afford to make a single mistake in the game if we want to grab our 3rd win in a row. But I think we have the team to bring it home. I've been forgetting to say it, so big thank you to Kirby, T-Ro, Keegan, and J-Bear for the mock support this week and just in the entire season in general. I want to thank you guys so much for sticking around, and hit that like button if you did end up enjoying the team builder. Now let's not hold back the game any longer. Let's get right into the battle. Here we are, week number 5 of the BBR, going up against D-Ray. I do not remember the last time I played a draft league game this late. Oh my god, it's so late. I'm so tired. I want to go to bed, but it's okay. We're here. And I didn't mention it last week. I finally got my Switch 2 back, man. I'm so happy. I don't know if y'all could tell the difference. I know I sure could in the actual gameplay itself. I am just happy to have this thing back. I was excited to get it back, and I was like, alright, cool. I'm going to grind ZA out. I'm going to finish it up. It's going to be amazing. I have not touched that game at all. I have not touched that game whatsoever. But we're going to see the 6 that D-Ray decided to bring. So we see Elekid, Grookey, Munchlax, Glimmet, Quaxley, and Sandygas. So no Tarantula, no Snubble, and no Minky. No Pampas. No Pampas. I wonder if these are still Stranger Things nicknames. My pin died! My pin died! Oh god, there's no writing any information anymore. It died right after I wrote down the 6. Oh no. Okay. So I think I want to lead either Kaz or Jason. Both of those seem like good leads to me. I'm going to go ahead and do that here and lead with Jason. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Good luck, have fun to D-Ray. Currently got back-to-back wins, so we're really looking to snatch a 3rd here. That'd be amazing. However, in case you skipped the team builder, Elekid is not fair versus my team. Literally not fair whatsoever. Yeah, this pin is dead. Just confirmed it. This pin is dead. The tongue trick, Soy Latina. It is not Stranger Things nicknames. And why is your name Latina? Why are I Latina? I am Latina. Sure, bro. Alright, we're gonna fake out here. Protective pads, I think, should stop toxic spikes from going up if it is not corrosion and it is indeed toxic debris. And we'll break its sash. Unfortunately, I don't have anything like to kill this afterwards, so we're just gonna have to like U-turn out, but that's fine. From there, we can go into like Kaz. We'll have to take it like a mud slap and then go from there. You know, all season I've been like kind of scared of leading Apom because I swear one of these times I'm going to get covert cloaked and just get my Apom nuked turn 1. However, I feel pretty confident in saying I don't think this Glimmet is gonna be clear amulet. If I'm wrong about that, I don't know what I'll do. Okay, toxic debris still goes up despite the pads. Okay. That's a little unfortunate, but that's okay. I can go ahead and click U-turn, go into Kaz. That will bait in Sandygast. Perhaps on the Sandygast. I'm like trying to think about how I can. Oh, he's just gonna hard swap. Okay, that's fine. Let this be something where I can just go into. Okay. So I'm gonna U-turn out here. So as much as I want to go into my Toedscool, I don't want to have hazards. I want to get rid of these right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into my wheezing first, or my coughing first. Get rid of these T-spikes, and then we'll go into our. We'll go into Kaz now, and then we'll just fire off a Leaf Storm and see whether that Grookey is Eevee or not, I guess, or the Munchlax. Either one of those can come in. I'm really hoping it's the Grookey though. That'd be awesome for me. So we broke a potential sash. Can my pin work now? That'd be awesome. Can I write down? Oh my god, it worked. A little bit. I also know it's not corrosion, so I don't have to worry about my guy getting toxic by that, which is awesome. My coughing here. Or my Q-fan for that matter as well. So we're gonna switch out. Go into our Toedscool here. You're gonna set up your rocks. Okay, that's fine. I would love to like rapid spin on an obvious pivot out. However, I think I'll just wait for that play for now. I'll just try to play with them up for a little bit. I mean, there's a lot. This was like the main downside to switching this from, what was I, Yachi? I was Yachi Berry to Scarf. It just becomes a little bit harder to spin. Oh, okay. That's awesome. He's gonna let me take this. Okay. Awesome. Woohoo! Alright, so down goes the Sandy Gas. Meaning that if I can find an opportunity to spin relatively freely, like, we get it off. And that's it. This also opens up my A-Palm a ton. If we can get rid of that, like, Munchlax's Eviolite, we are in a phenomenal spot. Like, Munchlax? It is indeed the Munchlax. So we're gonna go ahead and go into our... We'll go into Owen for now, just because I do want to keep Q-Fant healthy for that Glimmet. Because I have to take a hit. Because Mud Slap still does quite a bit, even if I am Eviolite. So we'll go into our Coughing here. Of course, we're going to take Rock's Chip. And we'll see what he does. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he predicted my switch. He's going to Curse. Cool. That is fine by me. I don't necessarily ever kill this thing, but we definitely don't lose to it. We're just going to be sitting here for like 10 years. And that's what's about to happen. Could this Munchlax, unless this is complete max speed, it'll never outspeed me. So we're going to clear Smog here. Do amazing chip, but more importantly, get that curse off. We're going to see Body Slam come out. Going to do 6 to us. That is very minimal attack investment. Okay. I mean, I was Pain Split. Like I said, we don't really like beat this thing really well, but we don't ever lose to it. So I will gladly sit here and do nothing. Do I want to reveal? Nah. I'm gonna click Clear Smog here. We're gonna sit here all day, big guy. We will sit here. Clear Smog. Let me see if you're... I really can't tell whether that's Eviolite or if he's not. So I would love to be able to tell. We'll find out right now if he's Oranberry or not. I kind of want to make a switch now. Okay, he's Rest. He's like Mono Body Slam. I guess that makes sense. He could be Mono Body Slam because I don't have a Ghost type, so he could do that for sure. I think this thing's in range though, where I could go hard Q-Fant here and just try to Iron Head into Superpower. There's the Para finally. So not surprised he got it. Well, do I want to just go into A-Palm and knock? Nah, we'll go into Q-Fant. We'll go into Q-Fant here. And we can just Iron Head his team into Superpower. We're gonna Sleep Talk. What are we gonna see? Body Slam. Oh, fuck, I knew he was gonna get it too. You piece of shit. He outspeeds me now. I can Superpower, try to go for the kill here. It'd be a roll not in my favor, but I can Superpower. We're gonna be here all freaking day, man. All good. I'm just gonna Superpower, see if I can get the KO. I don't think I will, but we can try for sure. We're gonna Superpower, see if we can take the KO. I mean, if I'm attack invested heavily, Superpower kills here, so that's something he has to be scared of. He doesn't really have a switch into it with the Sandy Gas being gone though. He's gonna switch out. Okay, so that's good. So we can go into Bam Bam. Is that the Grookey? Are you gonna be? What are we gonna see from you, man? All right, we're gonna get the Superpower off. Gonna do a ton of damage. That thing is definitely not Eviolite. We're gonna see Oranberry. Okay, so it's gonna be Oranberry. Get back up to full. And I can kind of just assume this thing's acrobatics, to be honest. Don't want to stay in here. Do I die to Grookey here with knockoff plus acro? I should live unless he gets an absolute max roll. I don't know. Maybe that wasn't the play. Actually, I kind of regret this because if I get fully paired, I don't see an opportunity for me to stop that Munchlax from beating me. So that could be, this could have been a bad play. Actually, I'll definitely outlive because of the grassy terrain recovery I'm gonna get as well. So we'll be okay there. But he clicked Drain Punch anyways, so we're okay. I'm gonna go ahead and click Pain Split on whatever comes in. Everything's pretty much at full minus the Munchlax, so I can Pain Split up. You're gonna see a U-turn. That was a crit. I was like, that did a lot of damage. And U-turn on that. We're gonna see this thing come in. I'm gonna get fully paralyzed. That sucks. That Pain Split was kind of crucial. I'm gonna go ahead and go. He's gonna Mud Slap here. This an A-Palm play. If I go into Toedscool, do I kill? Like, there's no way you Sludge Bomb. You Mud Shot here, 100%. Or you like set up like T-Spikes or something. I don't know. I can Earth Power here. I'm gonna make that play. I don't think you click a Poison move. This would also allow me to spin, but I don't really want to make that play. I see the Mud Shot come out. I still outspeed it because we're Scarf, and that. Oh wait, we don't know. Oh, he's Scarfed. Okay, he's Scarfed because we should have outsped him. So that's good to know. We know he's Scarfed, meaning that I can definitely get a free spin here. We know he's Scarfed to outsped us. Right? Oh no, we could be speed tied. Fuck, I forgot that. Oh, that's so annoying. We're going to Kaz here in case it's a speed tie. Because what's stupid is because of the way it rolls, because of the roll and the way it rounds down. Even though I'm base 17 speed, when I'm Scarfed I get up to 25, but being Scarfed and then -1 from the Mud Shot drop brings me down to 16 speed instead of 17. So I'm speed tying with max Glimmet. So there is a chance that we're speed tied at that point. But he also could be Scarfed. It's hard to tell. But he lost his grassy terrain here. He's gonna Drain Punch me. Did I take my damage here? I could also get my rocks up. That could be really, really nice. I think I'm gonna opt to get my rocks up here. How much does Grookey do with Drain Punch? Drain Punch is gonna do a 12. This is really bad for me. I think there's no way you aggro here. You Drain Punch or you U-turn. I'm gonna go into J Barrier. I know he's not Scarfed as well. He's gonna Drain Punch, okay. I get the Bug Buzz here now. Or I can set up my webs. No, I don't want him to be aggro. Or, I mean, I know he is, but I don't want him to aggro me. I think Bug Buzz should pick up the KO here always, so we're gonna click it. He's gonna withdraw. Go into your Glimmet. No, Munchlax, okay. Did I Calm Mind here? Would Calm Mind do anything for me? Probably not. Oh! We spit Death Drop. Okay. Maybe the Calm Mind is worth it here now. I'm Calm Minding here. I do not care. We are Calm Minding. I'm not in a good spot with my coughing, where if I get crit, I get full paired on the wrong turn. I'm in a really bad spot, so I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of the fact that I got the Spit Death Drop there. And I'm gonna Moonblast as he rests up, yeah. Or I'm gonna Calm Mind as he rests up. So if I do one more, we can 2-shot. I'm just gonna Moonblast though. I can 3-shot here, and he doesn't have enough turns to wake up, so he's gonna withdraw. I'm gonna Moonblast as he goes into what, Glimmet? Yeah, he's gonna go into Glimmet here. I'm gonna do a decent amount. Get the special tag drop. Huge. Actually, it's pretty big. Cause do I live now? I technically live everything this thing does. I don't have Psychic though, that's the problem. So I gotta swap out here. I don't think you click Mud Shot ever. I'm going to Kaz here. So Munchlax's back at full, but it hasn't burned any rest turns, so we can kind of take advantage of that. I'm gonna go ahead and go into our Q-Fant here. Maybe this is the opportunity to set up rocks. He's gonna Rock Blast, and he's gonna miss. Okay. Unfortunate, but not really a big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and set my rocks up here finally. I'm gonna withdraw. I'm pretty confident this thing scarfs, man. I'm pretty confident. You can go to Bam Bam the Grookey. Bam Bam. So keeping this thing around is kind of important. He's gonna get Grassy Surge up, which is kind of nice. Like, I'm really trying to figure out his speeds right now, just so I can feel more confident about what we got going on in the back. I'm going to Owen now, so I'll be at 9. I'll get recovery from the grassy terrain. I think he has U-turn here, to be honest. Yeah, that's cool. Find a chance to spin. I really do. These rocks are kind of annoying. They have now annoyed me. Could go into Quaxley here, I guess. The plug. He's gonna go into Elekid. I'm gonna go ahead and go into just a sack Elekid. Or no, I can't let this get sacked. Is it A-Palm? Do I go A-Palm? Can sack Q-Fant here. Like, this just beats Glimmet, and I'm at a point where I can just start clicking like Iron Heads and stuff like that against this team for free. The Grookey's gonna be really weakened. I think I'm gonna sack this. Not a fan of it, but I'm gonna Psychic. Okay. He's Life Orb. Okay. Good to know. I can go into Amel here on an Earth Power. And I can click Earth Power. Can I click Leaf Storm actually here? I think I can. If I click Earth Power, he goes into Grookey. I'm gonna Leaf Storm here. I want to catch that Grookey and like do a ton of damage to it. Put it in range where Q-Fant just kind of kills it with an Iron Head at that point. Really need you here to land this Leaf Storm. If it's Munchlax, I need you to land it too. I mean, that still does like 30%. And we know this thing's not Boots, which is nice. Meaning that I can go into Elekid. Or once I get webs up, Elekid's just like super slow. I need you to connect this big guy. I need you. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, so down goes the Glimmet. So, what if this let in now? So, Kaz is now more expendable, which is nice. I mean, it's good because I do need it to beat the Grookey for me. Or at least put it in range of like A-Palm and stuff. If I can get webs up, we're in a great spot. We're going to see Munchlax come in. I think I lose my A-Palm here. I think I use A-Palm to get rid of this Eviolite so that the rest of my team can take this thing down. As long as I can get decent sleep turns here, we're okay. Like, I need him to roll a rest right here, TBH. Okay, awesome. I actually don't know if Fake Out like stalls out a turn of rest. I'm gonna just knock though. Knock is free here. Like, this Munchlax is terrifying. We're gonna knock off, remove its item, its Eviolite, obviously. And as long as we don't, I don't know. I don't want to ask for another rest. That feels greedy. What are we gonna see here? Curse. Okay. Not optimal, but could have been worse for sure. It definitely could have been worse. So I'm gonna go ahead and click Fury Swipes here. Force a rest turn. Honestly, I'm fine dying to a Body Slam here. If he wants to just click Body Slam rather than resting, I'm cool with that. We're gonna click it here. We're gonna land. That's a weird. I don't think I've ever listened to the way Fury Swipe sounds. That is a weird sound animation. I do not like that. Alright, we're gonna wake up. You're gonna click rest, right? No, you're gonna Body Slam. Okay, you're gonna take me out? You don't. I don't think U-turn kills here. I gotta click it again. Come on, A-Palm. GOAT! GOAT status! And a crit! Oh my god, A-Palm the GOAT! Alright, so down goes the Munchlax and... Ooh, take a breather. Oh my gosh. I'm definitely scared letting my coughing go down. because I felt terrified versus the Munchlax. But I mean, 8 bombs to go. 8 bombs, the freaking goat. So we're gonna see what the duck, the Quaxley come in. I don't want this thing to get the boost. I can go into Kaz here, and I like keeping this for fake out as well. So it just comes down to, I think I'd take out Kaz here, let that thing go down. I'm gonna spin. Okay. So I guess the worst thing for me right now is he's gonna be Life Orb. Okay. Is if he spins again. If he spins again, that's annoying. I just need to be able to get damage off on this thing. I died to everything, but that's fine if he kills me here. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong guy. That makes sense. I was like, damn, I'm surprised it knocks me out like that. Yeah, so I should live everything. I just need to get this damage off. If I get this damage off, we're fine. He's gonna Liquidation. I should live this. And we're gonna Superpower. Alright, cool. We don't get fully paired. We're gonna get that damage off. That's super huge. Obviously, that allows us to like fake out and things like that. And you can't even like click anything else. He's gonna go for the Liquidation here. So how do I want to play this now? I can go. Can't go Houndour yet in case he has a Jet. Do I just go Apom first and fake out? If he has Protect, that's kind of annoying. How much is +1 Aqua Jet doing to my Toedscool? It's doing a ton. In fact, it might even kill me. So I can go into Downy and Sucker Punch. I think for now we'll go into Apom and fake out. If he has Protect, he has Protect, right? I'll be okay. If you have Protect, you have Protect, man. You're gonna die to Life Orb Chip here soon anyways. You're gonna save it. You're gonna opt to save it. I guess maybe for the Jet. He's gonna go into Bam Bam the Grookey. I get to fake out into U-turn here, I think. And I'll get to save my fake out again because I'll be out of range of rocks after this Grassy Surge recovery. I really hope I kill with the U-turn. I feel like I kind of don't. If I don't kill with it, that's fine. We'll just sack Cutie Fly here. We kill. Cool. So down it goes the Grookey. So now I can go into. Should just be able to go into Toedscool and win this. Toedscool! Because I should be able to live the Jet from the Quaxley. That since it's no longer boosted. And we'll be good. That's going to be, I think, GG. I think we got it. I think we got it locked in here. Got a little dicey with that Munchlax, but I always knew that going into this game that it was really tough. Are you going to be Scarfed? No, you're Life Orb. Yeah, so we're fine here. I guess he's just hoping that we're not Scarfed. But I get to just click Earth Power here and be fine. Ah! Alright, there we go. And we're going to pick up a strong win against D-Ray. We're going to move up to 3-2, which is really awesome for me. Which basically means if we win one of our last 2 games, that we should clinch playoffs, I think. Ideally. And it's a 4-0 win, which is good because my differential is kind of trash. It's kind of garbage. So that's really good. GG to D-Ray. I don't remember if there was any important hacks. I'm sure, like, I don't think so. So it's all good. He's actually just gonna die to his own Life Orb Chip. Okay. Rest in peace. The Toedscool kill. I think it still gets it. But GG to D-Ray. Go check out him and all the other BBR coaches down in the description below. You can go check out the playlist for this league as well as Crash Season 12 down in the description below. And yeah, without that, I'm gonna hop on out of here. I'll thank you guys so much once again, and I'll see you next time. Peace.